Hello my friends, welcome back. Today I have for you how to repair your computer if you're getting that awful blue screen at the beginning. How to check if it's a memory problem that you're having or if it's a hard drive or a GPU. So stick around to see how we fix this computer coming up. Alright, now we have this system that it was sent to me by my subscriber and friend FBJ Visuals. He sent me this system. He was telling me that every time he turned it on he was getting a blue screen, and it rebooted itself. It started with this loop of rebooting, blue screen, and so on. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug it in and we're going to turn it on and see what's going on, what's happening with the system and what's happening with this computer. Now let's plug it in, let's check it out. Now that it's plugged in, let's turn it on and let's see what happened. Press the power button, all the fans seems to be turning. I could hear them. We got the Dell logo, which is fine. It's booting into BIOS at least. Now we got the Windows logo, so it's booting into hard drives. Oh, there we go, we got the blue screen. So something's wrong. It booted into the BIOS, it booted to the hard drive, but it got to the blue screen. So that kind of tells you what's left, the GPU and the memories. So we're gonna recheck the memories. We're gonna take one by one, we're gonna switch them out, and we're gonna find out what's the problem, which one is the one that's damaged, and we're just gonna replace them. But it's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take that you have to put one in, replace it with the other one, and switch them around. So we're gonna start doing that. We're gonna go on a top view and start changing those memories right now. All right, now that we're here in the top view, we're going to start removing some of this stuff around so we can see these two memories right here. As we move these cables, we can see the memories here. We see these 4 slots. We got 2 memories right now. So we're going to get this CD-ROM out of the way. We're going to get the cables out and get it out so we can work better and we could see those memories way better. All right, now we're going to start removing this front panel right here. We're going to get this panel out of the way so we can get the CD-ROM out. So let's get this thing out of the way by removing these latches. Be real careful not to break them. They're plastic and they're really easy to break if you make a wrong pressure into them or if you just pull them too hard. Be gentle with them. All right, now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these cables out of the way. We're gonna remove them right here. Just pull them back, and then this little latch here, just pull it aside. That will open the CD-ROM bay and you could pull it out. Once you pull it out, you're free. You have all the space you need to work on your computer and work around all these tight spaces. The more space you have to work with, the better. All right, so let's get these cables out of the way. Let's move them back here. Now that we have all this space clear, we could start working on those memories. Now you could see a better picture of them. We got these 2 memories that were previously installed, 1 and 2. And we're going to replace them. We're going to take them out and we're going to see which one is the one that's giving us the problem, which one is the one that has a short circuit or is just damaged. So we're going to start by removing one and then we're going to remove the other. That way we're going to switch them back and forward until we get our computer to work properly. So now let's start by removing this one that we're going to call RAM number 1. That way we don't mix them, we know which is which, and that way we could actually eliminate which one's the one that has the problem. We're going to leave this one in here and we're going to turn the computer on and see what happened. So let's turn the computer on and see what happens. All right, now we have taken one memory out of the slot and we just left one in there. We named this memory as number 1 so we don't get mistaken and we don't kind of forget which one is the bad one or not. You can just mark it, make a little mark with a black pen or something just to remind you which one is which and which one do you take out first and which one you take out after the other one, so you don't get them mixed in there. So now let's turn it on and see what happened after taking one memory RAM out and leaving just the other one. And now we get the fans turning. That's good. It's making the regular sound. We got the Dell logo, which is good too, so it's doing the same thing as it did before. We get the Windows logo, so it's booted into Windows somehow. There we go, it rebooted itself. It didn't even took too long to reboot itself. So We get that continuous loop again. We get that loop over and over. We get the blue screen, we get the reboot, we get the blue screen, we get the reboot. So now that we've taken that memory out and we have left this one in behind, it kind of tells you that this is probably the one that's damaged, this is probably the one with the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch them around. We're going to put the one we took out inside, and we're going to take that one out, and we're going to restart the computer and see what happens, if it does the same thing or if it kind of keep going in that continuous loop. Let's see what happens when we switch those RAMs around and replace the one that's in there with the one that we took out at the beginning. So now let's get that top view to change that RAM. Alright, now that we have figured out that this one didn't work, we're going to replace it. We're going to replace this one with the one that we took out at the beginning, the one we marked down as number 1. So now let's get this one out and replace it with the one that we mark as number 1. We open this up, we take it out, and we put it here right next to the fan. Get it out of the way for now. Now we're going to place this one where the other one was. We're just going to replace them and put this one where the other one was. So carefully, we're going to just insert this in here. We're going to press it down until we hear it snap, and then it's ready. We're going to just take this out of the way, and we're going to repeat the process of turning the computer on and see what happens. So let's see what happens. All right, now that we have changed that RAM for the other, that we have replaced it with the one that we took out at the beginning, we're going to turn it back on and see what happened. If we're still going to get that blue screen, or we're going to log into Windows, or if we're going to have the same issues over and over. Then it's going to be something else other than the RAM. So now let's turn it back on and see what we get. All right, the computer is turning on. You get the fans, you get the boot sequence going on. You get the Dell logo, which is pretty good. Again, it did happen before, so it's nothing new. Now we get the Windows logo. It's booting into Windows. Nothing new again. It happened before when we had that memory problem. But let's see what happened. Oh my God, there we go. It booted into Windows. So pretty good. It was just the RAM that this computer had. It was the RAM that had the damage. Now we were able to isolate the one that it was broken or with the short circuit, and took that out and put the new one in, or put the replacement in, and then there we go. It worked just fine. So now remember, when you get the blue screen, it could just probably be a memory or some kind of damage with it. So there we go. We had a computer that had a memory issue. We just took one out and replaced it with the other one. We did a swap, and we through the process of elimination, we kind of found out which one was the one that was damaged or broken. Now we got the computer back and running. Now the next step is going to be to upgrade those memory kits, get more memory into the system, and change that hard drive for an SSD. But that will be for the next video, for the next part. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like if you like this video, hit that bell for those new videos coming up, and I'll be seeing you on the next video.